Karen had a unique talent for ruining perfectly normal weekends. This time, she decided my backyard pool party, a private gathering on my private ranch, was somehow a threat to the community. The music wasn't loud. No cars were blocking roads. We were just grilling sliders, splashing around, and celebrating my daughter's straight-A report card. But Karen, armed with her clipboard of delusions, marched up to the gate like she was serving a royal decree. "This isn't authorized by the HOA. I'm shutting it down," she declared. I laughed. "There's no HOA here," I reminded her. "You live a mile away, separated by fences and property rights." Her face twisted like she'd been forced to swallow sunscreen. She immediately dialed 911 and screamed dramatically, "There is an unauthorized mass gathering. High risk." Within seconds, she was pacing, rehearsing her fantasy speech about shutting down illegal amenities. But what she didn't know, what would become her biggest regret, was who we had invited that day. Minutes later, a motorcade rolled down the dirt road. Black SUVs, state flags, security personnel stepping out with sunglasses and earpieces. Karen's jaw dropped so hard I'm surprised the earth didn't split. Out stepped the governor's family, smiling and waving as my wife greeted them. They were family friends, and this visit had been planned for months. The governor himself wasn't there, but his sister and nieces were, and they were already in swimsuits, grabbing floaties shaped like sharks and watermelons. Karen's shock turned into panic. She sprinted toward the security team, yelling, "Shut this down. It's not allowed." The lead security officer stared at her like she was a malfunctioning garden gnome. He calmly informed her that interfering with a protected state family event could be considered obstruction of government operations. Karen blinked like she didn't understand English. Then the police, the ones SHE called, finally arrived. She rushed over, pointing wildly at my family and the officials enjoying pool snacks. "Arrest them. They're violating HOA protocol." The officers approached her, but instead of backing her up, they asked me, "Sir, do you want to press charges?" Karen shrieked. She insisted she was the victim. The officer explained, loud enough for everyone, that this was not HOA territory, that she was trespassing, and that she just tried to disrupt a visit involving state-protected individuals. Karen attempted a tactical retreat, a slow, sideways crab walk toward her car, but the security team intercepted her before she crawled into further humiliation. Her fate? A criminal citation on her own record, a restraining order from the governor's family, and a very public apology letter sent to every household within 5 miles. The HOA, desperate to distance themselves from her meltdown, voted to strip her of all authority. Her clipboard? Confiscated. Her access to public meetings? Revoked. Her reputation? Sun-dried and crumbled like stale poolside chips. Now, every summer when we host that same pool party, the governor's nieces splash around like queens of the ranch, while Karen drives by slowly, sunglasses on, pretending she's somewhere else entirely. She rolls up her window the instant she sees us, terrified that one more complaint will exile her completely. And you know what? We raise a toast to her, the woman who tried to start a political war over a swimming pool and lost everything but her sunburn. Because the biggest rule on my ranch? If you try to drown others with rules, you end up sinking alone.